Welcome back to Backbone, and what I'm guessing is an interior room in the Bite. We have been captured in some form. At least they give us a bed and a toilet and stuff. I mean, it's a little creepy that there's a, makeshift prison, but at least it's not a bucket. This is where I woke up, unfortunately. Can't see any way to get it open. Cage wall. I don't know if there's a cage, but where am I? What's this fucking container? Oh. Alright. I guess I could see it as a container. It looks more like wood paneling to me, but a locked door. Can't see anything through the keyhole. Oh. That's a really interesting transition. That's done really well. Hi, Clarissa. You're awake. Your turn to make the tea. Ha. All this technology here and no kettle. My apologies. Why did you hunt me down? Well, you didn't leave much choice, I'm afraid. What is this thing inside of me? It's a symbiotic organism that splices its own genetic code with a host and rapidly expresses the new code. And now, in my hands, it's safe. These are all rather accusatory. Also, this one is wrong? Because allegedly Clarissa was helping them get out? I'm confused. And this one just seems unnecessarily... I mean, the 1 and 3 are both kind of accusatory. This one feels fair and over the top enough that she should know it's not supposed to be taken at face value. I hope. Your hands aren't safe. They're dripping with the blood of innocence. No one I've dealt with has been truly innocent. But yes, I've had to take some extreme measures. In my family, it's expected. You could have broken the cycle. Darling, things don't change by breaking them. You have to steer them in other directions. Like how you steered those young girls over the wall? I took care of them. I helped them start a new life. You could have told me. Yes, I'm sure you would have been very satisfied with my explanation. Anyway, my only concern right now is the artifact inside of you. Something tells me none of these are accurate. You want it to blackmail the apes with. You still don't get it, do you? Doesn't matter. I promise we'll make this as painless as possible. This isn't going to work out how you think. I'd better get going, Howard. I'm genuinely sorry it worked out this way. Clarissa, wait. Uh-huh. Okay. Think I hear someone just outside. Doesn't smell like Clarissa. Bell. It's nothing personal, but I'm not supposed to talk to you. Are you a doctor? To put it simply, no. I'm a scientist. Clarissa threatening you? Blackmailing you? No, I have my own reasons for working for her. Do you always work for Clarissa? In a sense, for somebody who's not supposed to talk to me, you're talking a lot. In a sense, yes, she's the one that pays me. She gave me the job, but I have plenty of freedom to choose my own research. Why am I here? Oh, that one should be obvious, dude. You're infected with the thing. So we can run some tests on you. That's all I know. So, Clarissa doesn't trust you, huh? She does. I just didn't ask. Not everything is my business. But I'm sorry you're in this situation. Thought you only wanted me for my test results. Of course, the data could have incredible implications, but I still want a minimum of suffering in the meantime. The minimum would be none. I'd best get back to my preparations. Wait. Yeah, of course. Now what? It's an empty shelf, or a small table. Not exactly useful. I could just give up and wait. No, not yet. What's that smell? Shit, I think it's coming from the vents. Oh, I didn't even have control there. Alright. Seems ill-advised that you're just hanging out with me just strapped to a table and no other controls, given that you should know a little bit about the artifact and how it operates, and that I could probably grow, like, spikes and tendrils and shit. I don't know, just seems ill-advised. Anyway, let's grab a pen. She must have dropped this. It's mine now. Oh, you're awake already. Seems like the anesthetic is not very effective on you. I'll use more next time. Why? What's that you're saying? Are you done? No, not yet. We need to start another test. I'm really sorry. This will change you too. I don't know what it's doing, but I don't like it. Apparently the screaming means it's not good, though. I think that's a fair assessment. The transformation became undone, and everything reverts back to discomfort and uncertainty. The true state of all things. You know, I like these little sort of philosophical things, but I feel like they're a little shallow. At least so far. They don't really go anywhere. Like, this is immediately sort of an interesting theoretical commentary on, like, player agency and how much agency you have in life in general, and even just a subjective mentality about what life is really like. How much agency do you have in your own life versus how many things are foisted upon you or just happen around you in a sort of destiny sort of way. But I don't think it's going to do anything meaningful with it. I don't know. Let's go with things that happened around us. We bursted into this new identity, and we have to bear the brunt of losing it. Maybe we pushed too hard and damaged the shell that kept everything together. They gave us definition. I wonder if this is actually meaningful. If it determines like whether or not you keep the symbiote. I would hope it would be clearer than that. We are together. We are all becoming. I'm going with the hopeful option anyway. There's no longer movement, just stillness of passing through time, waiting for the end, for the borders to shift, for the start of a new purpose. There will be none. We demand a purpose. We keep reaching into the past, our limbs sliding through the centuries of slimy gunk, feeling for bits of trauma and events that could somehow elaborate on our anguish. We allow the stillness and feel through it instead. Nothing stays the same. No one knows anything. We become. Alright, well, I'm not too much the worse for wear. Beyond Walls by Hans Scheifes. Thanks, Belle. Open the cover. There's a handwritten note on the first page. To Belle. Hope this little book helps light a spark when you're in the deepest dark. CB. Read the back of the book blurb. What are walls? The ones that surround us, physically and emotionally. And how do we break free? Physicist and award-winning writer Scheifes makes a blisteringly innovative investigation into the true nature of happiness. Open the book to the middle. Oh, a page fell out. Take a look. It's just come unglued. That's the problem with mass market paperbacks. Pocket it. I'll hang on to it just in case. Well, now I have a pen and paper. Not the kind of escapism I had in mind, but it's better than nothing. Ah, this bandage is really pinching. Inspect the bandage. The front of the bandage is speckled with dried blood, some of it unnaturally dark, almost black. It's tight and pinching the skin beneath painfully. I hope that we can remove it. Remove the bandage. Oh, that feels better. What are they doing to me while I'm unconscious? What are they hoping to find? Carefully inspect chest. I'm not bleeding. Looks like I'm fine underneath. Wonder why she bothered putting it on me. Feel tumors on your back. I don't know if I can bear to touch it with my hands. Sometimes I can feel it shifting. I'll touch it once. The overwhelming feeling is of something warm and living. There are hard ridges and softer pulsating plateaus. I don't really like making a decision. I'm gonna ignore it. Put bandage in pocket and leave. I hear footsteps, pacing. Good morning. How are you feeling? What are the test results saying? I haven't yet had time to do any analysis, and I'm sorry, but there will be more. This is hard for you too, isn't it? Yes, the data is totally out of... Oh. You mean emotionally? Of course I fucking meant that. Yes, it's weird, and I feel guilty for feeling uncomfortable. Do you have enough water? Sure. Could do with some fresh air, though. I'll open a window. As if that's going to help. There's a geezer. I don't know why. But we'll talk to him next time.